Danny Mendick to left field and gone! The first one. Enjoy it, Danny.
Did you get the relievers hold you hostage at all with the baseball, or did you get it back for the home run?
No, I think I got it back. They told me that they were going to put it in my locker, so yeah, I probably watched it. It's in the bullpen. I didn't see it. Just got out there.
I think it's in your locker.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, nice.
I mean, I could not be happier for him.
He's been looking really good, barreling a lot of balls and making good plays.
It was cool. I mean,
it's, you just talked about how you barely got recruited out of high school. You had no offers, you had none of that.
Yeah.
So some of these guys, in our program, the recruiting process is going to move quicker. Well, and then you have guys that's going to be slower and they may quote unquote get nervous. So what's some advice, you can give these guys and everything? We tell them all the time, like, relax, don't freak out. But, for a guy like you, this is perfect. You had to have that. So what was the thing that you did most that just kept you pushing and being able to say, you know what, I'm good enough to play baseball at some level. Someone's going to find me, and ultimately, who's going to take a chance on me?
Yeah, well, I think the big thing is patience, having patience. When I was coming out of high school, I wanted to play Division I baseball and whatnot, but it was more of like I loved baseball. I just loved the game. I loved being around it. I loved going and taking ground balls and going and hitting and stuff like that. I just enjoyed it. And so when I didn't have an offer, it was more of like, okay, I'm just gonna continue to play baseball. I'm gonna try to enjoy it, and I'm gonna try to keep getting better at it every single day. And then high school came with no offers, and that was a terrible feeling. I mean, it's just you feel unwanted, you know what I mean? But that's where patience comes in, because I feel like everyone has their plan. If you just trust the process and trust, kind of your abilities, everything will fall into place. And for the guys that do get the offers quicker than others, stay humble. I've beaten out a lot of first rounders, so stay humble. You know what I mean? Go out there, grind. Whatever you get, whatever you receive, whatever pick you are, who cares? Because at the end of the day, you're all playing the same baseball. The best advice that I ever heard is it doesn't really matter what pick or anything you are. They only care about what you do in between the lines. So, yeah. So, my back has always been against the wall, like my whole career. And I think looking back on it now and looking at everything that goes on, but that's kind of what I thrive off of. Just when people doubt that my ability isn't there, you know what I mean? Like I always, even in golf, like I like going out there and like just burying someone, because that's just kind of, the mentality that I've always had. In the off season and how I go about my routine, I take it very seriously. I do the same thing every single day. I get out there, I do my tee work. You do your flips. Guys, you take BP. This is during like spring training once we started getting going. Obviously, right now things have changed, but you do all that stuff, and it's you're trying to get, you try to get better, but it's mostly to develop this routine that when things don't go good, you can fall back to the routine and know that, okay, I was doing this when I was feeling hot. My routine kind of fell out of it. I wasn't doing it recently, and that's why I started to fall. And I can go back to my routine and know that I can get back in my groove. Good question. I've kind of been asked that a lot, and one of the things is that I've noticed is you can't get discouraged. If you watch MLB baseball players and you watch the way that they go about their business, they do it in a professional manner to the point where you don't really know when they get frustrated. Yeah, there's certain guys that show their temper a little more than others, but I think the best baseball players can go 0 for 4 with 4 punch-outs and show up the next day to the ballpark like nothing happened. And I'm not saying that I do that great, but I know guys that do that great, and it's a gift. And I think, looking back at it in high school, you get frustrated, you know what I mean? Like, say you go 0 for 3 one night, put your head down, you drag your bat back to the dugout. That just can't happen. You have to be a bigger man. You have to grow up and and understand that you're not going to hit 1,000. I mean, Mike Trout doesn't hit 1,000. And you go out there, you give it everything you got and understand that the results will come.
Do it here. You work hard your whole life for things, and to actually get here, and it's dreams, you know what I mean? It's a dream come true, and I'm really grateful. I'm grateful for every moment of it.